When you open Spotify, it doesn't ask your name. It simply opens your playlist. But how did it already know it was yours? Let's slow that moment down. The instant you tap Spotify, your phone immediately sends a small message. You never notice it. Every request needs somewhere to go. So let's see where it arrives. The application received your request. But does it actually know who sent it? You're the application. A request has just arrived. But it doesn't come with a name. It doesn't come with a photo. It doesn't even say who sent it. How could the application possibly know which playlist belongs to you? If the application guesses, it could show someone else's data. That would be a disaster. So before it shows anything, it needs one answer. Everything starts with this one question. Who is making the request? It knows which data belongs to that person. That idea is called identity. But anyone can claim an identity. So should the application simply believe it? So maybe the request simply tells the application your name. That sounds reasonable, doesn't it? The application receives the request and sees this. So, problem solved? At first, this looks like enough. The application knows the name Alex. Now both requests sees the exact same name. So which one is actually Alex? From the application's point of view, both requests look identical. They both say, I'm Alex. But only one of them can actually be Alex. The application has no way to tell which one is genuine. So a name is just a claim. If the application is going to trust someone, it needs proof. The application doesn't care whether you use password, an OTP, or fingerprint. It only cares about one thing. Can you prove your claim? It's called authentication. It means verifying the proof. So what kind of proof would actually work? Ways to prove who you are. But can you prove that you really are who you claim to be? So you proved who you are. The app verified your proof. But then something interesting happens. You open the app again, just later. And it doesn't ask for your password. So how did it remember you? But imagine if every app stored everyone's password. That would be incredibly dangerous. So the application needs another way to remember that you've already signed in. Think about it. Would you really want every app to keep your password forever? So the application remembers something else. But what exactly is it remembering? It isn't your password. Imagine you visit an office. The security guard checks your identity only once. After that, it simply tells everyone you verified. Applications do something very similar. So the application doesn't remember your password. It remembers that of checking everything again whether this temporary proof is still valid. This temporary memory has a name. It's called a session. Let's think about this. If your phone keeps the session, can the application trust it? The phone belongs to the user. Anything on the phone can potentially be changed. So the phone can remember things, but it shouldn't decide whether you're really authenticated. Must verify. In control. Now comes the next question. Where does this session actually live? Inside your phone or inside the application? It has to live somewhere. Where would you keep it? Here's a challenge. I think most people would answer this differently. So, what's your guess? Write your reasoning in the comments. In the next lesson, we'll find out whether your reasoning matches how software actually works.